You think about the division title. What's the focus? I mean, this week.
Yeah, I mean, as I said before, it's not necessarily in our hands to control. So for me, it's about worrying about this week right now, what's at hand. Tennessee Titans here in a couple of days, making sure that we go out there and we control what we can, and that's winning this game and being prepared and making sure that we're just continuing to build off of last game, really, and just make sure, as I said before, get this momentum going in the right way, in the right direction, all the confidence that you can get from each and every win, and move forward on that. And if something happens over on that other side that allows us to, hell yeah, that'd be great.
Is it hard to keep your intensity when they're coming to this game with really nothing to play for, and knowing that they just got to win the season finale, and they may not even play some of their starters?
No, not at all. Yeah, I honestly don't ever really care what they're doing on the other side. As I just said, it's about us just building momentum, grabbing confidence with each game that we do, and just moving forward, as I said, as we play these last two out and head over into the postseason. Yeah, if they want to roll us the ball a couple of times and let us go from there, I'm all for that. So we'll take it however they want to do it.
There was a stat from Saturday's game where you were 24 for 24 against zone coverage. What comes to your mind when you hear that stat?
Just numbers, honestly. Just goes into my preparation, seeing everything that, seeing it pre-snap, seeing it post-snap, delivering balls, guys obviously in zone, just being in the right spot, right timing. I think it's a credit to that, just where we can be when we're all locked in and on the same page.
Well, 2 weeks ago, the zone was giving you trouble, and that was going to be a blueprint.
Y'all said that, not me.
Dak, on that note, you talked about how in recent years you felt like some of the details weren't as fresh later in the season for the offense as they were earlier in the season. How do you feel like y'all are doing that with this year, and if better, why?
Yeah, just communication. And the one, obviously, just with the way the practice schedule has been, you're not getting as many physical reps. So you've got to make sure that you're talking over all these things, being on the same page, and that's what I'm doing. I mean, after pretty much each play, even if it's a good play, going and complimenting a guy on that or saying how he can do better or what I expect from him or, hey, what he can expect from the defense to make sure that when these opportunities come up, we're on it. As you say, sometimes it takes what happened last year for guys to really understand that the importance of that and just being detailed and us understanding that you don't always get these reps. So if we're not talking through them and one of those reps come up in the game and we haven't discussed and been on the same page, it's going to hurt us. So make sure that we can cover everything from that and leave no doubt.
How much work do you think is where it needs to be right now going into the playoffs? Do you think you're playoff ready right now, or do you need these next two games?
And we're going to take any game that we can get that can continue to help us. As I said, grab the confidence, get the momentum going. Yeah, I mean, I feel confident in the group that we have, what we're able to do, what we've been able to do, what we're going to do moving forward. But at the same point, yeah, I mean, as I just said, it's about communicating, making sure we're detailed as hell in everything that we can, and getting two more good games at that is going to be great for us as we move forward.
Do you anticipate us seeing more work for T.Y. Hilton against Tennessee?
Yeah, I mean, I think you can say that fairly, I guess. Obviously, this being third weekend, knows the offense, getting comfortable with it. Made big play, obviously, last game, and just certain situations, certain times. Yeah, we've got a good crew right now that are all feeling well and taking care of themselves, and we're just continuing to build.
Yeah, not related to this game specifically, but do you like playing?
He jumped you on that one.
I know he did.
Go ahead.
First time it's been quick in my life. Do you like playing on the road? Not thinking that way.
Playing on the road. Playing on the road. That's your question. Playing on the road.
Yeah. What do you, not too specific this week, but what do you like about playing on the road?
Yeah, I mean, it's just fun. It's just an opportunity to go in there. When you play with the Cowboys, usually when you go on the road, it's you against everybody else. But obviously playing with this fan base, playing for this organization 7 years, we're able to travel well on the road. So that's always pretty cool, going into Away Stadium, seeing how many Cowboy fans showed up, getting that support, feeling that. But in the same sense, yeah, it feels good. It feels good just to be able to go on the road, get a win, and take that confidence in a road game, understanding the conditions sometimes, understanding the crowd noise, and just being able to use all those things and get that confidence of coming out of those games with wins.
Third game in 12 days, what's the most challenging part of that? Is it watching as much film as you can, especially when it's an uncommon opponent like the Tennessee
Yeah, I'd
Titans?
say, yeah, in a sense, yeah, for me. For some of the guys, definitely. Watching the film, making sure that we're getting as much as that we would normally get in a 7 or 6 day week of preparation, just trying to condense all of that in. But as I said, with the schedule, building some of that just into our time, has been easy, and I just say physically. I mean, obviously for the guys in the trenches, guys that bang a lot, just getting their bodies back. And Coach obviously has coached a long time in this league and has a great formula for that. So the schedule's been to it as well.
A few minutes ago, we were asking Zeke about Malik in case he's plays a lot in place of Tony Pollard.
Yeah.
What have you seen from him?
Yeah, Malik's a guy that's come in from day one, honestly, and not only followed Zeke and TP, two great guys to follow in the way that they do everything, but has had and built confidence of his own. Just going back to what he did in the preseason, what he's able to do at practice, his knowledge within the system. Yeah, he's been impressive. A guy that's been honestly waiting on his number to be called whenever that may be. And if it becomes this Thursday, I've got all the confidence, and he'll be ready. And whether it's pass blocking, run game, whatever it is that we ask him to do, he's one that's very, very, very capable. An SEC player, you know. So.
In the division, to get where you need to go, you got to do it all on the road. How daunting of a task is that?
It's fun. It's fun. I mean, for us to get to where we want to go, we've got to play some tough games against some great opponents and win them, and that's really the only thing that matters. With the way this team is built, we're fine if it's on the road, if it's in different elements. Yeah, our communication is great, so it's not daunting at all. It's fun, but in the meantime, as I said, we're going to stay where our feet are and worry about this Thursday in Tennessee.
Interceptions aside, or even with interceptions, your completion percentage is off the charts. How well do you see in the field?
All but throwing it right to the D line.
I said even with interceptions, they still.
Yeah.
Those are still complete. They're just
Complete to the other team, right? Ball still not hitting the ground.
Right, that's what I'm saying. But just, the completion percentage the past 2 weeks is pretty high.
Yeah, I mean, I'm saying it well. It just comes into the perspective, exactly. It just comes into the preparation, just what obviously I've put into this. And the other guys as well, doing, as I just said, the communication, making sure that we're taking that from the practice, taking that from the meetings, and going out there on the field and in those looks, executing it, being defined with their route running, getting into the right spots at the right time. It's not just about me seeing, it's those guys seeing what they're getting as well and being in the right spot. And, we're going to continue to build on that.
Dak, your defense has generated multiple takeaways each of the last 4 games. How helpful has that been for y'all's overall outcome, and how have y'all been able to capitalize on that?
Yeah, it's huge. It's huge. Anytime you're able to get turnovers like we're able to do, you look at whatever the statistics say, the numbers say, it's going to increase our chance of winning. So anytime after those turnovers, we go in the huddle, and whether it's me, Zach, or one of the other guys, we're always saying, hey, we got to get 7 points here. We've got to reward those guys who are over there fighting for the ball hunters. We've got to make sure that these are turning into points, because if not, then it's no different than a punt in a sense. So we've just got to make sure we continue to capitalize on those opportunities.
You mentioned the big play by T.Y. In that circumstance, how can a big play like that maybe even speed up the process of incorporating into the offense? Can it?
Trust, understanding that you put a ball out there, you put a ball maybe some could say it could be dangerous in the sense, but a guy that goes out there and is able to make that play and knowing that he's going to make that play is going to be an incompletion, just that confidence. That allows that confidence, that little bit of if or maybe on a route or this, you to talk through it and you believe when a guy says this is what he's going to do, he's going to go do that because he's went out there and proved it before. And as I said, that's just a veteran who knows the system, who knows football, who's been around and is going to continue to make plays for us, all throughout.
Question from the lower bowl. What kind of effect have you noticed T.Y. having on the other guys in that room so far?
Yeah, just his ability to teach, honestly. It's one thing when you're able to go out there and to do it, but when you have the knowledge of being able to teach another guy and give another guy a tool or this or that for him to add to his game, and whether it be CD or Noah or MG, I've seen him talking to all of them on different occasions and just honestly doing exactly that, giving them nuggets on this route or that coverage, or when you feel like a guy knows what you're doing, another way to get him off of you. It's just impressive. And as I said, I encouraged him after I saw him doing it with CD, hey, continue coaching eights. And he goes, yeah, that's what I'm here to do, and I'm going to do that. So just having that mentality as well of taking on that obligation or responsibility of if I see something I can help this guy get better, and him going and doing that is going to serve not only this team but those receivers really, really well moving forward in their career. Awesome. Thanks, guys.